Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. It's an off-the-cuff video, guys. What that means is I record and upload. There is no fancy editing skills. You won't see my intro symbol at the beginning. I do have transition buttons, so if there's noise outside of my control, I can stop filming and just carry on. These weekly Wednesdays essentially are a Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I answer them. They are primarily model focused and is primarily GW stuff, of which is primarily 40k. There is terrain questions from time to time, some information myself was going on in the workshop and stuff like that. And we have a weekly vote, which I'll get into when we come to it. Right, so yesterday we played a game of 40k, as we usually try and get one every week. Mark wanted to try the Veteran Vanguard, I think it is, for the Tyranids. It's a very tasty detachment. If you're a Tyranid player, that's a very tasty detachment. And I went with Chaos Space Marines again because I wanted to try the Deceptors detachment to see, see how that works and stuff like that. That one is where you can set up to 3 Chaos Space Marine units infiltrating, and up to 3 Chaos Cultist units infiltrating, which is, nice. Pen to paper is really nice, but, there's a lot more to detachment than that, and I wasn't impressed with it. But anyway, the Vanguard Veterans with the Tyranids, I think it's called Vanguard Veterans. If I'm wrong, someone let me know. Advance and charge. Absolutely savage. Absolutely savage. Hopefully that'll go up tomorrow. I'll edit that tomorrow and put that up, hopefully. But it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy the games with Mark. But it's worth a watch, guys. Where are we? What are you looking forward to the most coming from the Combat Patrol magazine? That's a good question. First off, I've still got a Bureau magazine to put together. I need to get those done really before the Combat Patrol magazine starts coming in. And I know there's 3 Paragon Warsuits still there for me to do, so that's I'm not looking forward to those. I've got another 6 of those in the Sanatorium Guard box still, so again, I'm not looking forward to those, but they need to be done before that, because otherwise I'll be starting to swamp through Combat Patrol magazine. One thing with the Combat Patrol magazine, before I answer the question, the first, from what I can see, the first 3 issues, I think issue 4 is paints and stuff. First 3 issues I've already done Let's Builds on those models, so I'm happy with that, so I can just do them off camera, very quick, very simple. Or leave the Marines to go into the Space Wolf army, so that's very easy. Out of all of them on there, I don't know, I'm looking forward to the Genes of the Cult parts, because that's going to really boost my Genes of the Cult army. That actually might put it in the position where it can go on the table, which is fantastic. Yorks I'm looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to getting the instructions for the Hell Bruce. I can actually build my one, because I lost the instructions for everyone didn't realise how to build that from the Combat Patrol magazine. It must have been in there at some point, and I put it down somewhere, I can't find it, but I'm looking forward to getting that. Just thinking, Astra Militarum one would be nice to have a look at, but I think they're going to be very fiddly like the sisters. I would say the Yorks and the Genes to the Cult one is what I'm really looking forward to. Don't get me wrong, they're all nice to have and put on to build on the channel, put on the table and stuff. The one I'm least looking forward to is the Leagues of Voltan. We'll see what happens when it gets here. But anyway, Orcs and Genes to the Cult ones I'm looking forward to the most. I know I'm not going to get them 4 issues and they go bang. I know, like the first issue you get the Captain and the Winged Prime, and then you'll get some Von Ryan's Leapers and some of the Incinerator guys, then some paints. I think then after that you'll get one model for, say, the Eldari one. The next issue will be something from the World Eaters one, and then something from the Chaos Space Marine, something like that. I think they'll just feed you a bit from each one every month, which is cool. There's different things to do, you know. Even if you don't collect those armies, but you're thinking, oh, I might collect those later on. There's still something different to do, build and paint. Well, the Immobilator tank is an amazing kit. When are we going to sit on the table? I'm nowhere near getting the sisters ready on the table, to be honest with you. I said, like I said a little while ago, I've got the Centurion Guard still to build. I've still got stuff from the Imperial magazine to build. I think once all that's built, I think there's only 1,600 points of sisters, something around that. So I'm not in a big rush to get them all, you know, onto the table, but I do want to get all this lot built. I don't want to set myself a deadline either, because sometimes I get sidetracked with stuff going on outside of the workshop, so I'm not able to stick to a deadline properly. But I'd like to get them on the table before Christmas. I'd say that should be enough time. Even if I put them on the table and the list I put on the table isn't a particular strong list, at least I can pick them on the table then, and I can always add units here and then, you know, swap units around and stuff like that. So that's what I would say before Christmas, hopefully. I know it's only a number of months away, but it won't take long if I put my thumb out to start getting all those finished and built. Especially not with how much I love this tank. Those of you who haven't seen this tank built, or haven't seen what tank we're talking about, this is what we're talking about. Look at the detail on that. It's absolutely, it's beautiful. Such a beautiful tank. Statues of living saints in there. There's all this symbols on it. It's just on the side here as well. Look, it's just stained glass windows, mate. You can't ask for more than that. That is absolutely a beautiful model. What's the best way of testing paints for model painting without painting any models? There's a few things you can do, to be honest with you. There's a few simple things you do. I know I always harp on about 3D printer, but if you have a 3D printer, you can do a print, just print a model or print something and use that as your test model. You can, if you don't have a printer, you can actually speak to someone that has a printer and say, look, do you have any misprints? Because I want to use it as a test model. I guarantee somewhere there's a misprint of something, okay? Even if it's like something simple like a mounted weapon, or, you know, something like that, you can always use that as a test print, to test colours out on. The other thing you can do is, when you build a box of models, usually you have, let me just grab this random sprue here. What sprue is this? This is like Felgar Ravenger sprue. Okay, you always have bits and pieces left over. It's been disturbed there. As I was saying, so you've got all these pieces left over. Okay, light up a bit more so you can see me. All these pieces left over. Now you could just give them a paint on the sprue, like an undercoat spray, like paint, and then do your test paints on those pieces, so you can see how they interact with, you know, bits of the model, like the cloth on this piece here, or the belt buckle bit there, or, you know, stuff like that. Or what you could do is take a little piece of card, take these pieces off that you're never going to use, and just start super gluing in onto the card together at different angles. Okay, leave it to dry, give that spray down, and you've got multiple arms as such with bits and pieces on it that you can actually just test different colours and paints out on. Because back in the day, you'd buy a box of models and you end up with like 1 or 2 bits left over. You know, you could buy, for example, you'd buy the blister packets of, say, Hunting Banshees. I think they come in a blister pack of 3, but the squads were like between 5 to 20 then. Now they're 5 or 10 lady squads. So if you had those, guarantee you'd have a few of them left over. So you'd always just use one of those as test paint, or you have a. I remember buying an old, I think it was a Blue Horror. think it was. Or it was a box. A blister pack was one pink horror and 2 blue horrors coming in the blister packs, something like that. And then they changed them to the plastic kit. And I didn't have any more. Obviously, they changed them to the lead ones on their own, 3 in the blister packs, something like that. And I still had those, so I turned 2 of them into characters for fantasy, and the other one was then just a test model to paint away on. That's the that's the best way to do it. If you just want to test out what way a colour looks, you can always, like I said, take a piece of card, get some filler, for filling holes, and just run that across the top of the card, leave it to dry, and then you've got a rough surface canvas that you can just give it a spray down, and then test your colours out on there. Just nice, very easy. Yeah, so I'm going to bring you down for the vote now, guys. How the vote works, I show you a host of models, and you guys vote on what you want me to paint for next Monday's painting video. Now you chuck comment below on this video, and I count the votes up at 12 midday on Friday, and then start getting it ready. Now if you're watching this on TikTok, you can comment on the TikTok video to go on there, not a problem. Like last week, I had 1 vote on TikTok for Bob, Transcendent Catan, and I had a vote for him on the YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you need to go and check it out, because it's absolutely very simple, but absolutely amazing. So I'm going to bring you down and show you the models now. So we have Dire Avengers from the Eldari Army. We have the Neuro Gaunts from the Tyranids. We have the 8-bound for World Eaters with the Apothecary Barologist from 10th edition Leviathan box. We have the Sisters with Heavy Weapons. I can't remember what they're called. You forget what they're called. Is it Retributor? I'm not sure. I can't remember now what they're called, but the Sisters with Heavy Weapons. We have this lovely slug thing that I'm using as a Plague Beast. We have the Blightlord Terminators. We have the Eldari Windrider. We have the Drukhari Venom. We have the Great Demon of Nurgle. Why not? Because he does get voted on. We have the Genes to the Cults Magus. We have Sabertooth for Marvel Crisis Protocol. We have the Lieutenant for the Space Marines, the Tyrannic Veteran Lieutenant, I think he is. We have the World Eaters Berserkers. We have Death Jester. We have Swooping Hawks. We have the Scourges for the Drukhari. We have the Death Guard Blight Drone. We have the Zombie Head bust still. I haven't been able to print any more busts because I've only got FEPs the other day, so I need to change them over. And I can print some more busts and change them out. We have the Dark Angels Knights. We have the Masquerade. We have the Fire Strike Team. We have the Neophyte Hybrids, which is the cults, and with the Chaos Lord on the Steed of Slaanesh. It's got very dark here all of a sudden. If I put a light down, it goes so dark here. That's actually a bit better. There's also a wild card. You'll find out what the wild card is if it wins, and there's Creator's Choice. So if nobody votes on anything, then Creator's Choice kicks in and I take it off. I pick which one I want. Or if you vote for Creator's Choice, then I pick which one I want to paint. So if you're seeing this for the first time on YouTube, guys, hit the subscribe button because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube shares video on more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. If you're looking at this on TikTok, guys, come over to YouTube channel, Unique Wargaming. There is a link in my bio. Come and enjoy what everyone else is enjoying. Any comments or questions for me, as always, chuck them below. If you don't want to chuck a question below because you think, oh, it's a silly question, there is no silly questions. We all start from somewhere. There's always information that we don't know. That's when we're told the information, we go, oh my god, why didn't I think of that? It's very simple. You can go on to Unique Wargaming, it's actually Unique Wargaming Terrain Facebook page, because I haven't changed that. And there's a message button that you can message me directly, as a few of you do. Guys, thank you for watching. Hit the buttons for me. Until next time, take it easy.